So I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I didn't have all the hats. So I have each hat. It's like a story. It comes from a place. It's not just a hat that I bought. I liked it and I bought it. It has a meaning, a story behind it. Um, for sure, I would have needed more hats for the things that I have done, but just these hats gathered. So this first hat here, that has some weed leaves, but it's kind of like army or like for a hunter something. It's I have it from my cousin, a very cool cousin. He's with racing cars, driving, and we were bringing cars from Netherlands to Romania. We were driving all this way. He had also um, auto platforms, he was bringing more cars at once, and I was coming with the only one, driving it like 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, like non-stop. 1 week we were just doing this, going with the car from here to Netherlands, and then bought the cars and bring them back. So I have this one since those times. The next one, I got it um, when I was with my so my uncle had a construction site. He built two buildings in Germany, in a place called Herzogenaurach. Actually, in the place where Puma, Adidas have their headquarters. Very near was actually the street, the famous street, Adi Dassler Street. So Adidas comes from this guy that was called Adi and Dassler, first and last name. So I bought it. So that one I got it for free. Let's say I didn't pay directly money on it, even though to get it, I offered more than just money, and also I received a lot of other things, experiences. A lot of nice things I learned from my cousin, and we grew together. He's wonderful, wonderful now. So the next one, I bought it, as I said, in those times. Um, it was like $2 or something. It has an eye on it, and it's black. It has an eye on it, and here this sign. It was like this before. Um, the thing is, I don't usually wear hats. I hate wearing hats. These ones I just wore them because I needed them, or because I like them, because destiny brought them to me. And this one, this one has also this eye here with these red things, as you see. In these times, I was also like smoking, um, but then I quitted smoking. So I can say it remember me of those times. Then the next one, I got it when I was working in the kitchen. Uh, it's a very famous place, the most famous place in the mountains in Romania. It's called the Transylvania Amphitheater. It's a unique place where you can, between the mountains, you can see a chain of mountains here, chain of mountains in the other side. Like, it looks like heaven. And I worked there at a restaurant, and also like a hotel. Was the owner and all the people there were just wonderful. It was something else experience. And I worked in a kitchen, and we had to wear hats. for the hair to not go down. And I bought this. It's very light and it's black. All my suit that time was black, like these pants and a black t-shirt, very thin, like for sport. And I had it those times. The owner there, it's something else. He has like a lot of land there, a lot of businesses, very rich. Three sons, one daughter. They have like planes and very expensive cars. But this guy is like walking barefoot. He's doing fasting a lot. He's staying a lot of time there in the mountains, eating mushrooms when it's the time, or fruits, making tea out of the plants that are there. On It's a famous place. It's a very very good place, wonderful place. Maybe I will tell that story, only that story about. I will make a video maybe for each and every one of these for this. The next one is this one that I have. I keep it now because it's very sunny. This, as you can see, it's from Malta. I worked there as a photographer like two summers ago, I think, 2 or 3 summers ago. I worked as a photographer, and I had to convince people. I was staying basically in the sun a lot of time, and it was very hot there, so I needed a hat. And near the place where I lived, it was like a gift shop, and they had these kind of hats, and I liked them, and I just took. I had two actually. Um, it was um, so I got that, the other one, the first one, dirty, and I put it to wash because I can't wear it too many times a hat, especially in the summer if I'm sweating, because here or here, sweat gathers, and when I put it on my forehead, I start to be irritated by it, so I need to wash it. So I wash that one and this one also, and I wash it, and it's not like before, like tough like how it should be. That's why it's like this, and that's why all of them are like this. Um, it was very interesting experience also there in Malta. Um, I had to convince people, going on they were like 4 stars hotel and like all inclusive, and people were staying at the pools, and I had to go there and convince them to take a photo session. And I was talking with all of them. They were from all over Europe, sometimes from America. And in the evenings, I would take photo of them. It was the hotel had a garden, and we took photos there in the garden, families, couples. So it was nice. And when I was free, when I was off, like it was one day a week, I was always going and traveling, and I saw like pretty much all that I wanted to see in Malta, and like a lot of churches I saw there. I found my fate. Let's say I was going there, and staying together with them at the ceremonies, even though I didn't understand anything, because they were singing in Maltese. I was staying and praying with them, and everything. It was very nice. Also, in all the others, I was still going to church. I'm not sure in this one if I was going too much to church, but I think I was. But all the other ones I was going. Also in this one. Okay, the next one. This one is a hat from my friend, from my very good friend. I just took it from him. I was with him in Switzerland. He's based in Switzerland, working for Bitmain, selling miners. Very successful, very good seller, and a wonderful, wonderful guy, a wonderful person. And we went to ski in Megève in France, very close to Switzerland. And I needed a hat back then because it was cold, and I had the hat and the hoodie. And he gave me this from him to wear it there, but I liked it and it remained with me. Um, it was a very nice experience. I remember I was skiing there, and there were like two routes for skiing. One was for beginners, one was for advanced. And actually, for advanced, and another one for it was like very, very difficult, very steep. And me being a beginner and didn't do too much of skiing like professional on slopes. I skied here on these hills when I was small all the time, but with like wooden skis made by my father. And we were just going in a straight line or just a little bit, sometimes left, right. So not like doing these kind of things. So the beginner piece for me was very, very difficult. I was falling all the time because it was very bumpy, very, I don't know. And I was keep thinking, because I looked the advanced one. It was more steep, but there were no people there, and I wanted to go there. I was drawn to go there, and I was telling to my friend that we should go on that one because it's better. And I kept going on the beginners one, and at some point, just tired of falling, I took on the other path, and it was wonderful. I didn't fail. I had speed. It was very nice. So it was better for me, and I could feel it, even though the society kind of was telling me that that's not the way I should go because I'm a beginner. I felt that I should go that way because that's for me. And I went, and it was good. And my friend also went on that path. He was snowboarding. He also said, "Oh yeah, this one it's even better. It's better than the other one." You were right. This one, the next one with Bitcoin, I also have it from him. This has like a wonderful story. The past year, actually, it's a big, big story. Maybe I will tell it to you in another video, separate video, about going to Hong Kong at some point last year, just um, before Easter. I was building this before Easter, and this friend of mine came to me. We stayed some time, and just before Easter, I went to him also in the city to hang out, and um, just by feeling. And he was going first time. He was going to Hong Kong. He just got this job a few months ago as selling miners for Bitmain, and said, "Come to me to Hong Kong. I have their hotel, everything. Food is cheap. It's nice. It's good to see it. Change the place." And we bought that moment a ticket, which was Easter was the next day, and the third day was the ticket. And I went with him there, and it was wonderful. I discovered crypto world, and I discovered Asia, Hong Kong, and a wonderful woman there. I fell in love with her, and then it's like an entire story. of coming and going, meeting with her in Singapore and moving there together. She remained there. There's a lot of things. And this I got it from him in France. I met him in France. I was working there last fall. Switzerland is very close to France, that part there, and we saw each other, had lunch together, and he had this in the car. I also took it. It was sunny, and it remained with me. There's a lot of stories also about this. Also, before these or between these, there are like a lot of other stories that maybe one day I will tell them. Not, just to brag about it, but just to learn, to remember, for me to remember them and to be grateful and to learn the things from them with the mind that I have now, and for you to also maybe learn something from my story. And the last one was it's the most young one, let's say. I got it in Nice like 1 week ago. It was the Monaco Grand Prix F1, and I flew from France. I chose Nice as the airport, and I took it from there. I took one for my father also, because he is with hats. He likes hats, and I didn't know if to take that one or this one. The other one was more clean, as he likes it for a more mature man, older man. But this one was a little more with more things, as you see. So I took two, not knowing what I needed for. Apparently, first I was thinking after I bought it that I should give it to my cousin. He's, as I said, with um, you know, racing cars, like street cars, like also off-road cars. He has like a service, and he fixed my car, and I had to pick up my car the night that I arrived with my father, and I was thinking to give it to him, but actually I looked at it and I saw that it's so nice and that I would keep it. You never know, I might give it away. So what I'm trying to say with all these hats is that I would probably start a shop, an online shop selling hats, but like this kind of cool hats. Maybe I would make like a copy for each one of them. But the important thing that I will try to do is when you receive the hat, you will not just receive the hat. Um, the hat will be you will be able to wash the hat, and the hat will remain like that, and it will not become stretched and so on and so forth. And also you will receive in the box um, a special thing for keeping your hats, in that way. Okay, so yeah, it was very nice to remember some things, because each hat has its own story. It's not just a hat. As I said, I hate wearing hats. I hate wearing hats because I feel that also like glasses, I can't wear glasses, sunglasses, because I feel that I can't. I'm not connected anymore 100% with my environment. It's taking out of my sightseeing, and it doesn't stay very good if I put it like this. Sometimes when I do this, it's hitting my back, or if I'm going, hiking between trees in the forest, it's hitting the trees. I cannot see them, so I will solve all these problems, issues for me, and I will make like kind of the perfect hat and the perfect way to keep it and keep it also clean. Not only keep its form, but keep it also clean. So I will update you with more in the future. Right.